Welcome back to Good Day. You know there are some guests who appear on this show that after a while, they're more like family than guests.
Yes, and one in particular is joining us now, and we are so happy she is with us this morning, Chef Ella Dudek.
I'm
Chef,
here.
it's so
Thank
good to see
you.
you.
Oh my gosh.
So the last time you were supposed to be here, you didn't show up, and
No.
that's when we found out that something horrible had happened.
Yeah, it was unlike me not to be on time.
Yeah,
before
well, like, where
time.
is she?
I had a total heart dissection that my aorta erupted in my heart and it just blew up.
Oh.
So actually, people don't live through this.
Right.
People only have 15% chance of coming out of a surgery. And then we found out it's more like 10% chance of coming out of surgery. And then I was held in a coma state for 7 days. 2 days my chest was open. And then when they went back in and closed my chest up, as my sister says, all hell broke loose when they brought me back from that surgery. And I actually, when I woke up, my sister was the first person I saw. And I could actually say her name through they had to intubate me and all the feeding tubes and everything. But I knew if my sister Cheryl was there, it was bad. Because she lives in Florida.
She doesn't live here.
Wow.
And if she's there, it's bad. So for all intents and purposes, the doctors tell me I'm a miracle.
Yeah.
It's a slow recovery. I've had to learn how to rebreathe. I was on my 3rd mile at Pearson Park. And I have to say, the doctors have all told me I would have never made it through that surgery if I hadn't worked out for 168 days.
And yeah, we're all gonna need them. We're all gonna need them. So I think this whole story is it's just beautiful because you had someone who helped, and you call him your angel. You were walking in Pearson Metro Park, and you knew something was wrong, so you called 911.
Yes, and then I laid down on the trail.
Right, but you were like, you couldn't really speak at this point. Knew that paramedics may not be able to find you.
Through the woods, they would have never found me off of Star Avenue. They would have never found me. And when I realized that, because 911 had hung up with me and they said, we're sending help, and I realized when I heard the sirens that they were coming from Wind Road, I realized that they weren't going to see me through the woods. And then I was like panicking in my mind that they're not going to find me. And then when they were passing me and they were yelling out of the squad, where are you? There was a man's voice, and I looked up and he was over the top of me and he was smiling down on me and he said, she's over here. And when he said she's over here, they had already passed me. They stopped the rig and they said, how do we get to you? And this man yelled, bust through the woods. So these 3 paramedics busted through the woods, and as they're busting through the woods, the man disappeared. He was gone. It was like he wasn't even there. He was on a gold Avalon bike I had never seen in my life. It was a gold sparkly Avalon bike. If you know this guy in Oregon, he has to live somewhere in Oregon, or he was just my first angel that came to me, that Gabriel sent to me. I was having a spiritual awakening to begin with this whole year. As you know, I was in a bad, toxic marriage, and I needed to get out of it. But getting out of it, I showed myself how much I love myself. And for those 168 days that I was loving myself, I was saving myself. So by getting up and getting out and showing myself love, I extended my life. Like I said, my last video when I signed off on that 168 days, I said, you're holding me accountable and I'm holding myself accountable. And I'm just trying to extend my life.
Yeah.
And
it extended my life.
Yeah. They literally told you that.
Yeah.
Yes. Dr. Ganem at Toledo Hospital was my thoracic surgeon. He held my heart in his hand for 8 hours and did my surgery. He replaced my aorta, and he replaced, I have a new valve that now I have a party thing that I can do, because you can hear the clicking. If you stand next to me, you can hear the clicking of the valve opening and shutting.
Your party.
So the other day I saw Dr. Ganem, and he said, Ella, does your heart make you crazy? Because it makes my other patients crazy that have lived through this. And I said, what do you mean it makes them crazy? And he said, because you can hear it because it's so loud and the clicking. And I said, every time I hear my heartbeat or I hear that clicking, I think of you, Dr. Ganem. and the blessing I was given for you to come here and do this surgery on me with your blessed hands, because there was no way I would want anybody else to operate on me but that guy. When they life flighted me from Bay Park Hospital to Toledo Hospital, they did the right thing. They saved me.
Yeah.
And it was a 4-minute helicopter ride.
Yeah.
That I'll never remember, but I remembered it.
But you remember.
Made a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so this journey that you've been on for over a year
Yep.
now, when you look back, or about a year now, when you look back and now where you are, it's incredible.
It is incredible.
It really is, and I love that you're motivating other people too, because there's people at home who are watching,
Yeah.
who need the motivation to say, get up
And get out.
and get out.
Go on
Love
a walk.
yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself. That's me and my sister there. That was probably right. That wasn't even at my heaviest weight. That was at my heaviest weight right there. I was over closing in on 600 pounds right there.
Wow.
So you can see how I've changed myself.
Yeah.
And the doctors made it very clear to me that if I hadn't changed myself, I would have never been offered this surgery.
Yeah.
And I also have to say that motivationally moving people to get them up and out has actually happened. And the people have contacted me. I want to thank you for letting me know that I inspired you to get up and get out, and that you could save your own life, because I've
Yes.
saved mine.
Yes, you could do it too.
And when people call you a miracle, and even the surgeons that worked on you and say, young lady, I don't know when this all turned, but you made a comeback that is amazing and you're a miracle. It's a lot to be told that you're a miracle, but it's a lot to be embraced that you have to really believe that you have a purpose here and you
Yeah.
are a miracle.
Yeah. With that
You were
comes
given
some
a second
responsibility.
chance.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I think I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Well, and that leads me to my next question. Are you going to be able to cook again, or what are you? what are your
So
plans?
the hours that I was working over the summer were crazy hours for somebody my age. I have some paralysis in my hands from the surgery. They had to move some nerves over so they could work through my heart. And so I have paralysis in my hand. But the other day, I stood in my kitchen. It took me 3 hours taking breaks, but I made chicken noodle soup for myself.
All right.
So
Good choice.
I'm
I need
sure
your
that-
recipe, by the way.
Oh, it's in the book, girl. I got to bring you the cookbook.
It's in the cookbook. Yeah.
So literally, I think that at some point, yes, I'll go back to cooking.
Okay.
I want to thank everybody that has sent love, prayers, food to my home, the people that have come in and checked on me, the nursing staffs that come. Everybody, this is kind of like my first outing in public.
We're so glad that you picked us.
Yeah, and
Again, we're family.
Yeah.
you guys are my family. I love being on your guys' show, and it's crazy that I still go places when I am places like in the hospital, and they're like, "Hey, you look familiar." Yeah, I've been on Channel 11 a few times.
You're that chef, right?
You're that chef, yeah.
That makes
So
really delicious food. Really delicious
I'm
food.
looking forward to having a new life. Now that I've changed myself, I'm looking forward to carrying the message that the good Lord has given me, because there's definitely a message here. And the Gabriel's horn and the legions of angels that came to protect me and brought me back here, because they were like, you can't stay here, you have to go back. I truly believe that the message is, you can love yourself more than you love anybody in the world and save yourself. But you have to save yourself.
You have to
Yeah.
love yourself too.
Yes, because nobody's coming to save you but a man on a gold bite. And I truly believe he was the first angel that passed my cross.
Saw
that
quite
way.
a few of them.
Yes.
And it's important for everybody to know too that you are worth saving too. And I
Yes, you
think, that's a good message.
The
too.
love you have for yourself cannot outlast the love that you have for other people. If you're not here, that love doesn't matter. You got to be here to save yourself.
We're so glad you're here.
Thank you.
We're so glad you're here, and we're
I'm
so
glad
glad
too.
that you were able to come. And because I know some of our viewers asked too.
Yeah, when Wendy got a hold of me and said people are calling and they want to know about you, and
Yeah.
I'm like, I would like to get better and come and sit down and talk.
Yeah.
And that's to be able to talk and to be able to walk again. After walking my 3rd mile, I was on my 3rd mile that morning when my heart blew up. Then to go home and not be able to walk 30 paces, it was very scary and very mentally draining on me. and my sister was with me to get me through that mental part of this. And it is a lot of PTSD of things that come to you that you remember floating above your body, or standing next to my mother when she said goodbye to me in the hallway, and she didn't even know how I did that.
Yeah.
But I was already outside of my body. I was already watching what was going on. So heaven is for real. The big guy's real, and if you ask for help, he will send help to
There you
you.
go. The angel on a gold bicycle.
And an angel on a gold bike.
Beautiful. Thank
Thanks,
you for
guys.
being here. Yes.
Thank
and
you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you. We'll be right back right after this.